Oh, it's Redneck today. Listen, on my public page, somebody had sent me a message, said, look, we're always hearing about all these politicians talking about helping the middle class and worried about the middle class. Damn the middle class. How about what you got to do to help us poor folks? And I mean the poor folks. And I answered him back. I said, I think there's a video in there. And the thing that gets me the most is what's keeping the poor is right in front of all of our faces, and most of us never even notice it or pay attention to it. And I'll give you a for instance here. Let's take an 18-year-old straight out of high school, okay? Hasn't got a job yet, he's hanging out downtown with his friends or her friends, and gets a ticket. Goes to court, gets a fine, can't pay the fine. His family's too poor, they can't pay the fine either, so what's happening? He doesn't pay the fine, they pick him up again, they run him back to the court again, they add on to the fine. Well, if he doesn't pay that, then he goes to jail. Now he's got a record, he can't get a job. Let's just say he's lucky enough to get a job. Then he's living in the city, don't have a car, so he's got to ride the mass transit system. Well, the way the mass transit system's set up, you may have changed buses 2 or 3 times, and it's going to spend anywhere from 3 to 5 hours of his day just riding buses to get to and from his job. Now he's gotten lucky enough to get an apartment, and if there's no Section 8 involved in it, if he misses his rent by 2 days, he's getting an eviction notice. If he's not out in 10 days, he's going to jail. Here we go with that jail stuff again. Oh, now he's got his apartment going, he's doing good, he wants to get a TV and washer and dryer and all that, has to deal then with the rent-to-own companies. These rent-to-own companies charge 2.5 times what the product's worth. And if you miss payments, they come pick it up, and you're out your money. But he's gotten good enough now, he's making enough money, he's getting a banking account, a checking account. All right. Most checking accounts, if you don't keep a minimum $1,500 in the bank, they charge you check fees or banking fees or service charges. I've had a same checking account, a business account, since 1989 at the same bank, and if I don't keep $1,500, they charge me a flat $30 fee on it. Not including my paycheck that I get. I take it to the bank it's drawn on, and because I don't have an account with them, I still have to pay them $7 to cash my check. Some people have to pay as much as $75 to get their checks cashed. So now you've gotten a good job, you're going along, and you're ready to get your car. Well, your payments is probably going to be around $500, and there's going to be usually if you don't have real good credit, it's going to be with one of these predatory subprime auto loan companies, I like to call them. And these guys charge you one heck of an interest rate. They not only that, they put what's called a starter interrupt switch. Those are not too bad. But the ignition kill switches, I disagree with completely. Because if they hit that button and you just happen to be driving down the freeway, they just killed your car while you're going down the freeway. And it can be a little scary. So when we start talking about helping the poor, first thing we need to do is recognize what is keeping the poor, and it's all legal. It's little things that's right before our eyes that until somebody brings it to our attention, there's no way we can work on it. Y'all think about it. That's Redneck's Thought today. And as always, have a blessed day.